Hi, I'm State Representative Bruce Dammeier. I have the privilege of representing the good people of the 25th District here in Olympia, and this is my third in a series of video updates. Before I talked about the budget and then jobs, and this is my education segment. This is an area that is particularly important to me personally, having served on the Puyallup School Board, and I'm fortunate to be able to serve in a variety of positions down here in Olympia that have a positive impact on education. I'm going to address two particular issues today that I think are very important down here in Olympia. One dealing with budget, one dealing with policy. The first, let's start off with the budget. Just before we came into session, or as we were coming into session in January, the Supreme Court issued a landmark ruling, what was called the McCleary decision, basically saying that the state is failing in its paramount duty to fund public education. This is very, very significant and has had a profound effect on the legislature. I actually welcomed the ruling. I think it's something that I've been advocating for a long time, that we haven't been prioritizing K-12 appropriately in the budget process. And I was very pleased to see the court's language that was particularly pointed. In particular, it said, funding the schools for the students in the state of Washington is our first and highest priority above all other state programs and services. That's very, very significant. And in response to that, I offered a bill which says we should fund education first. Simply put, it says that we should take the schools portion out of our larger omnibus budget and pull it out and pass it separately. That would allow us to step up and hold ourselves accountable to our promises and our responsibilities that we have made to our kids, to our Constitution, and to our citizens. I think that's a good policy perspective. I would like to see that bill go through. Unfortunately, at this point, it's not moving and is likely dead for the session. But it's an important policy debate that we need to have here. Additionally, I'm proud to say that I've been part of putting forth a budget that lives up to that prioritizes education properly in the state's budget. In comparison to the governor's budget proposal, we only cut $46 million versus her cutting of $630 million. That's $580 million greater investment in our schools and greater investment in our state's paramount duty. I'm very excited about that. The budget is still ongoing. We need to see where that actually comes out in the overall budget as this session winds down. I'm very concerned about the potential cuts that K-12 may face in addition to those. Some of the ones that the governor proposed were particularly concerning, cutting the school year, cutting levy equalization, which is a program that supports our property poor schools, and playing financial games with paying our schools late. Those are all of areas of great concern. On to some good news. I'm proud to tell you that I was part of a small group of 4 legislators that met for over 9 hours with the governor negotiating a very important bill regarding teacher evaluation. This bill builds off of the previous good work that some pilot school districts have done and prepares for that work to roll out statewide. It makes some very significant changes in state policy that I believe is going to result in stronger professional growth for our principals and for our teachers, and I think will elevate the profession overall and will strengthen it, resulting in better quality teachers in all of our classrooms. I think it has very strong potential to be one of the most significant policies in improving outcomes for our students. I'm proud to say that that bill that I helped negotiate passed off the Senate floor 46-3 yesterday, and I look forward to voting on it here on the House floor as well. So that's a little bit about what's going on in education here in Olympia. Again, I'm State Representative Bruce Dammeier. I appreciate serving you and look forward to talking to you in the future. Thank you.